Get ready for the news that is shaking up cinema. We start with the incredible work of Kiyoshi Kurosawa, the 70-year-old Japanese auteur who has finally made a classic samurai movie. This film, The Samurai and the Prisoner, is a deep dive into the Sengoku period, following Lord Araki Murashige as he navigates paranoia and betrayal within his castle walls. Discover how Kurosawa tackled the massive challenge of the jidai-geki genre, and what this new production reveals about the spirit of the samurai. Next up, we pivot to the show. Find out how Twain kicked off the ceremony and what this historic moment meant for the country music scene. And finally, the wrap-up to this massive awards night. Shania Twain and Shabuzi brought the energy as they honored Willie Nelson's 93rd birthday, with Shabuzi capturing the audience's collective wishes. This segment wraps up our look at the ACM Awards, highlighting the star power and the enduring legacy of country music. Don't miss the rest of the stories coming up right after this. Japanese auteur Kiyoshi Kurosawa has finally released his first samurai film, The Samurai and the Prisoner, marking a significant milestone in his extensive career. The film is set in 16th century Japan during the Sengoku period and is adapted from Hanabu Yonezawa's 2021 novel. The narrative follows Lord Araki Murashige, a vassal of the warlord Oda Nobunaga who barricades himself in his castle after a young samurai is murdered, leading to paranoia and an alliance with a dangerous strategist. Kurosawa wrote the adaptation himself, and the production is handled by the 130-year-old studio Shochiku in association with the Tokyo Broadcasting System Television. Kurosawa has long expressed a desire to create a jidai-geki, or traditional pre-modern period drama, but has been constrained by the high budgets required for classical production styles, including elaborate sets, costumes, and locations. He noted that while modernized jidai-geki exist, his first attempt aimed for a classical aesthetic, drawing inspiration from films like Akira Kurosawa's Throne of Blood and Masaki Kobayashi's Seppuku. The production involved a creative challenge regarding the depiction of 16th century behavior, as Kurosawa struggled to visualize the daily movements and speech patterns of the era outside of formal dialogue. He described this gap in understanding as an exciting mystery, highlighting the difference between modern and pre-modern reality. The film is framed as an anti-samurai narrative, depicting a protagonist who resists the code of Bushido and seeks freedom. Kurosawa found the film's pacifist message timely, focusing on a character who abandons the desire for power to find a new form of liberation. Reflecting on his career, Kurosawa acknowledged the influence of his family name, Akira Kurosawa, but stated that the international recognition was a benefit. The impetus for making the samurai film was primarily financial, driven by the desire to explore a classical style that his previous projects could not accommodate. Looking ahead, Kurosawa expressed a sense of dissatisfaction with the current state of Japanese cinema, questioning how effectively filmmakers are engaging with the fundamental issues of contemporary Japanese society. He urged younger directors to pursue filmmaking that tackles these core issues, believing that finding a renewed impetus in current social realities could usher in a new era for Japanese cinema. Fast-rising country superstar Ella Langley delivered a powerful performance of Be Her at the 2026 ACM Awards in Las Vegas on Sunday night. Dressed in an elegant white gown, Langley performed the song on guitar, accompanied by two other musicians. The performance culminated in a significant win, as Langley was named Best Female Artist, surpassing nominees including Kelsey Ballerini, Miranda Lambert, Megan Moroney, and Lainey Wilson. Langley's success at the ceremony was substantial. She tied with Lainey Wilson as the third most nominated act, accumulating 7 nominations overall. Her smash hit, Choosin Texas, secured 2 nominations, earning accolades for both Single of the Year and Song of the Year. In total, Langley claimed 5 ACM Awards, including Song and Single of the Year for Choosin Texas, as well as Artist-Songwriter of the Year and Music Event of the Year for her feature on Riley Green's Don't Mind If I Do. Langley's ascent has been meteoric. She first gained traction in 2024 with her hit, You Look Like You Love Me, which won the ACM for Single of the Year. Her current success is driven by Choosin Texas, which has dominated the Hot 100 for 9 consecutive weeks, and her second album, Dandelion, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart last month. During her acceptance speech for the Best Female Artist Award, Langley was visibly emotional, struggling to find her words. She expressed deep gratitude to her fellow nominees and her family, stating that their support kept her humble. Sunday's lineup featured other major acts, including Lainey Wilson, Miranda Lambert, Zach Top, Carter Faith, and Blake Shelton. Casey Musgraves also made her ACM performance debut on the night. Shania Twain hosted the event, which is produced by Dick Clark Productions, owned by Penske Media Eldridge. A recent feature in the Los Angeles Times, titled Inside Smashing Pumpkins' Invite-Only Hollywood Requiem, highlights the high-profile nature of the event. The report also provides insight into the media landscape surrounding music criticism and video production. Mikkel Wood, a pop music critic for the channel YouTube, offers commentary on the music scene. Complementing this is Mark E. Potts, the senior editor for video at the channel YouTube. A native of Enid, Oklahoma, Potts brings a strong background in journalism, having earned a master's degree in broadcast journalism from the University of Oklahoma. His extensive experience includes creating and editing video content for major entities such as DreamWorks, YouTube, Microsoft, Sony, and BET, underscoring his expertise in multimedia content creation. Shania Twain and Shabuzi capped off the 2026 ACM Awards in Las Vegas with a heartfelt tribute to Willie Nelson on his 93rd birthday, engaging the audience in a collective celebration. Twain, who served as the show's host, led the moment by performing a bar song, Tipsy, and inviting the crowd to wish Nelson a happy birthday. Shabuzi captured the audience's unified response in a selfie video, wishing the legend a happy birthday in unison before presenting the Single of the Year award, which Nelson had previously won in 1982 for Always on My Mind. Earlier in the evening, Twain honored the previous ACM Awards hosts as she kicked off the 61st Academy of Country Music Awards. Marking her debut as a host, Twain performed Man, I Feel Like a Woman, following Lainey Wilson's opening performance of Can't Sit Still. She reflected on her career trajectory, noting that her first ACM award came 30 years prior with her album Come On Over, and teased an upcoming album titled Little Miss Twain, set to drop in July. Twain also shared a touching anecdote regarding a past awards ceremony, showing a clip of Dolly Parton announcing Twain as the Entertainer of the Year in 2000, which Twain accepted on Parton's behalf while she was abroad. Twain expressed her gratitude, emphasizing the enduring bond with Parton and looking forward to her return to the stage. As the show concluded, Twain announced plans for the ACM Awards to return to Las Vegas in 2027. Taking over from fellow country icon McIntyre, who had hosted the event 18 times, Twain highlighted the opportunity to connect with newer artists, stating, "It's one of the rare moments when I get the chance to see everybody and catch up with a lot of the newer artists." The ACM Awards are produced by Dick Clark Productions, owned by Penske Media Eldridge.